Clips. Alrighty, YouTubes, another one of Kip's Clips. So, a wee break from Brexit, eh? Well-deserved break from the Brexit. But anywho, so, does anybody remember the People's Voice? Anybody? Now, I'll be honest, at that point, the penny'd already dropped when it came to David Icke for me. By the point of the People's Voice. So I wasn't as enamoured with it as other folk. But I didn't have... I still wasn't out the cult enough to shout it from the rooftops, you know, because I didn't... Because I knew a lot of people that were fucking so enthusiastic about it and all that. But hey-ho. So long story short, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people's pounds later, as well as God knows how many hundreds of thousands of man-hours of slave labour used for that black hole. What came out of it? Did we save the world? Did we fight the New World Order? Did we get the People's Voice? No, a lot of people got a lot of real good equipment, a lot of real good experience, a lot of shows, set a lot of people up. But it certainly didn't save us from the New World Order, give us the studio. Anyway, it was a charade, it was a joke. They were trying to do what they were doing from their basement for hundreds of thousands of pounds studios and wondered what. Anyway, so now we've got the same scam getting rinsed and repeated, rhymed and repeated yet again. And this is Gareth Icke bringing us the new scam. At the mercy of
advertisers, which means there's no conflict of interest. We're not in a position where we can get a phone call from an advertiser saying, I want you to pull that document.
Oh, it's horrible. It's weird the way... Mate, you're going to look like a lizard like your dad when you're older, sorry to say. So this is David Icke's channel. Now, before we go on to the wee spiel here about, what's this new scam called? Iconic. Using the name Ike, I get it, Iconic. Probably using the 4K studio TV quality cameras that they purchased with other people's money with the People's Voice. Remember, wee Itchy Richie was in on that scam, Max Egan. Oh, the whole gang was in on it. The whole gang was in on the take. Anyway, I digress. So, before we go there, just have a wee look. Our YouTube sponsor, no hype interest. Right? It's just funny when, like, second line description, disclaimer about his sponsor. When they're talking about, hey ho, no sponsors, motherfucker. All we do is need £2 from you and you get it for free. Where have you heard this before? You know? Oh god, coincidentally as would have it, I was watching the South Park episode where the ads are evolving and coming to take over the world, you know? Adverts, not the ads. Fucking Americanism, bastards. Adverts are evolving and taking over the world. And here we have it, ad-free. But the advert has still creeped in! Somehow, somewhere, these adverts fucking get in! The alternative to conservatism, right-wing politics. But hey man, look, we've got groovy beards, Jesus sandals, and we sing Kumbaya and take a lot of hallucinogenics. What doesn't scream cult-like activity like about that? Hey, come over here. I've got piles loads of drugs, man. I'll fucking laden you with hundreds of drugs. Preferably lots of psychedelics, get you off your tits, make you in a very suggestible state. They'll talk about love, peace, happiness, Gaia, and before you know it, you'll be supporting UKIP. You'll be loving the Boris Johnson, and you'll be a right-wing nationalist Nazi, all because of the power of Kumbaya.
The Iconic Media Group is a genuine alternative. It will shine a light on everything that the mainstream media, and to be fair, large swathes of the alternative media either can't or won't.
Talk shite, pal. What are you going to, like, the fourth dimension, the ninth, the 5D chess space aliens? Is that what you're going to expose to us now?
It's become more and more apparent in recent months that this channel is desperately needed. There's demonetization of YouTube channels, shadow banning.
It's became more and more apparent these couple of months. World tours, David's books, the adverts get in, don't they? The adverts are taking over. Sign up for more information here. Okay, let me have a wee look. Okay, like this. Let's go down the bottom here. Iconic Media Group Limited. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a limited company. You know what you can do with limited companies, right? You can type in their name. Go to the end. Type in their name and company's house. And need to double check it a wee bit more. Is that the company? And if it is the company, you'll see that the company's been about since 2013. But anyway, it's became apparent in the last few months, according to David Icke's Messiah Kid. You know, not only did David Icke see the lizard people, he can too.
Also, just flat out deletion. By being a channel that is owned by you, because it's subscription based, we aren't at the mercy.
What happened to the People's Voice? This is the exact same spiel, the People's Voice. You give us lots of money, donations, and we create a channel that we give you the stuff the mainstream media won't and can't and won't and can't. And cause you give us lots of money, it's owned by you. It's yours. Well, I bet you're going to buy lots of equipment and only you can use it, ain't you? Like, hold on, like, I'll give you a couple of quid. Can I come in and use your toilets? No, I don't fucking think so, pal. You're going to take shed loads of fucking money off of people for shit you need for this little venture. In the meantime, you're going to take wages, like people did at the People's Voice. Not all the slaves doing all the work, but all the celebrities.
Of advertisers, which means there's no conflict of interest. We're not in a position where we can get a...
Yep, there's no conflict of interest. They can tell you the truth about David Icke. They can get this guy as the inside track and David Icke for some reason. He's going to tell you the truth about David Icke because he's an independent alternative because you give him money. Give me money and I won't tell you. I'll tell you the truth about David Icke. And remember, they're not beholden to sponsors. Oh, hold on. Here's the sponsor right here. And again, this guy will come out and tell you the truth about Itchy Allen, everybody he worked with the People Voice, the whole Truther industrial complex here in the UK. He'll tell you the truth.
Phone call from an advertiser saying, I want you to pull that document.
Yep, you can. You can get a phone call from them. You could get a phone call from David Icke. You could get a phone call from Richie Allen. You could get a phone call from Baron Gerish. Mr. Toad, Ian R. Crane, the whole shebang. Yeah, you could get a phone call from John Calder. He was Facebook friends with you, remember?
I want you to pull that article, and then we have to pull back, otherwise we cease to exist. By you owning it at just £2 a week, what it means is we can dig deep into every single thing. Like I said.
Yeah, what that? Give me £2 a week. What that means is I can spend my time googling a lot of stuff and rehashing lots of shit. Yeah, that's what I can do. I can Google stuff and we do what's and what's not a wee search with Google searches.
There's no conflict of interest.
There's no conflict of interest. He'll tell you the truth about David Icke. He'll tell you the truth about David Icke's World Tour fucking scam. He'll tell you the truth about how David Icke makes you think about vibrations and everything's fake and everything's the fake universe and not everything's as we perceive it. But here, in the meantime, give me your real money. Oh, money's not important. I'm all about vibrations and the hummingness and the feeling good to the universe. If we all come together in one vibration, it will all be fine. Leave your money. Give me your money and I'll tell you that. Like all these doomsayers as well. This canned food is better than money. This gold is better than money. This silver's better than money. But if you give me your money, I'll sell you this shit. Well, hold on. If you believed what you're saying, you wouldn't part with your gold, your silver, your canned food, your bullets buried under your fucking bed. You wouldn't part with that shit. You wouldn't be selling that shit for money because that's more valuable than money. It doesn't make sense. Hold on, have I woke you up yet? I haven't woke him up. Spock, what the hell is this shit? Yeah.
That, sir, is illogical.
It's fucking illogical. Ask yourself these questions about these charlatans. This charlatan, yeah, I'll play in the bike. Let's see what the alternative is.
£2 a week, less than £2 a week, you get access to every.
Less than £2 a week, motherfucker. $1.99. Sports socks, sports socks. Get your sports socks.
Everything that's on the Iconic network. So that's all the films, all the documentaries, all the art shows.
Films, documentaries, art shows.
All the cookery shows, everything.
Cookery shows.
Everything that we've got planned for the future. Hell, even
everything.
A sitcom.
Oh, a fucking sitcom as well. Oh wow. As if David Icke's life isn't a sitcom enough-ish for you.
I'm fortunate enough to be involved in a couple of projects here at Iconic. First of all, the Non-Binary Elephant podcast that my brother and I have been producing for about a year or so.
Yeah, keep it in the family, one big cock train. Yeah, and we're updating our studio here in Derby, the People's Voice, our last GoFundMe fucking scam pyramid scheme that funded us.
We're going to make that a visual podcast, so we're refurbishing the studio here in Derby.
Yeah, we're going to try and be the Joe Rogan of the UK, you know, the Non-Binary Elephant podcast.
We're going to be able to get guests in and really get in depth into everything.
Yeah, we're going to get guests in our studio. This is like, remember Tommy Robinson? I'm going to get a studio with bulletproof fucking doors and windows and all that and get the guests in. And we're not going to have just a bulletproof fucking studio there. We're going to have a big red bus. Give me money, 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 money. Must be funny in a charlatan's world.
Everything from every single demographic, every single side.
Yeah, we want to take money from every cut.
Also involved in an art project, which I'm really excited about.
Fuck's sake, man, you're a jack of all trades. An art project, what you doing, getting naked, standing in a building, calling it modern art?
I've been
grown a beard to look like fucking something out of Star Wars, Trek, something like that. Star Trek, I think it is.
I'm really, really lucky in the fact that I've managed to tour around the world and do various things in.
You are really lucky on your dad's coat strings and the money that he scammed for the People's Voice. Now you're branching into your very own fucking charlatan franchise scam fucking bullcrap pish take.
Various different bands, played with some incredible artists, most of which you will never hear of and will.
Yeah, because they're pish. But hey, you get high with them, you took fucking ayahuasca and fucking mescaline and heroin with them.
Never have heard of until now, perhaps.
Till now, perhaps.
Reason being, if you're a male frontman of a band, you're over 30, game over. Maybe the singer's got a wonderful voice, she's got an incredible voice in fact, but she's just not quite pretty enough.
But she's stinking. What the fuck is this guy on about? Here, maybe you're a good singer, but you're an old fuck. And maybe you're a good singer, but you're ugly. This is the place for you. Do you see how this is like absolutely playing on people's insecurities? Now, this as well is where I need to inject the scam of this. This is what you call as a confidence trick. Now, what you'll get is a lot of fucking weak-willed morons who believe in the kumbaya-ish of this cunt, right? They actually believe that he's not scamming them right now. They believe what's coming out his mouth. And there'll be a lot of want to be artists, want to be presenters, want to be poets, want to be thissies, want to be that's, want to be this. Fuck, there'll even be some middle class ones, there'll even be some scumbag ones with big piles of cash. Somebody in their family just... Anyway, right, there'll be people out there that, what I said, with big piles of fucking cash that are buying into this. Now, this is the exact... This is a different version of the modelling scam. You know, the modelling agencies that contact people, and what they do is they say, oh, you should be a model. Yeah, aye, for that category, this category, the fucking 1 arm, 1 leg, 2 legs, 3 legs, 1... Do you know? Don't worry about it, there's a market out there for that. What we'll do is you come down to our studios and we'll give you hair, makeup, makeover, all free of charge. All free of charge, baby. And we'll do a photo shoot. And what happens is these people are like, oh, I'm going to be a model. Free of charge. What could possibly go wrong? And they go down to the modelling agency and they're like, and they get, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 photographs done. And they look good. And they're like, right, that's your freebies. Well, I hope you enjoyed your freebies. Right, what we'll do, we're a modelling agency. We're going to put this in the portfolio, and we'll circulate this with our clients. And we'll let you know if any of the clients have got in touch. And then they'll get in touch with you like, well, we'll get in touch with you a few days and go, well, we've had some interest, you see. We've really had some interest. But your portfolio isn't big enough, they're telling us. And the people are like, what? People have had interests in me being a model? And they can imagine the fucking catwalk and all that there and then, aye, but your portfolio isn't big enough. See, usually people that get jobs have a portfolio of between 20 to 30 pictures. You know, that's the typical portfolio that's used to get people work, you know, with our agency. And the person was like, but I've only got 5. That's your 5 freebies, you know. Oh, 5. Well, how do I get the other 25 that I need? Well, we can give you the other 25 you need if you want, but they're not for free, you see. Oh yeah, how much? Boom! Hook, line, sinker, confidence scam. Person comes down, pays how many thousands of pounds, 2 days work, they fucking pay whatever, how many grand, for a bit of fucking makeup and fucking a couple of pretty pictures. And a couple of pretty people telling them they look beautiful and they're a model. And then they part with thousands of pounds. Then the people get their portfolio and they never get work. Right? Same scam as this. Oh, even if you're ugly or old and decrepit, ugly, but if you can sing and play an instrument, get in touch. We can use you. Remember the People's Voice? How many people that got down to go and slave away behind the scenes and do everything fucking for them? Anybody useful, any use whatsoever was doing shit, free of charge, slave labour, all voluntary work, all bouncing around, thinking they're fighting the new world order in a wee cult. Good day, fellow awake. Are you awake? I'm awake. Are you? I bet you that was the roll call in the morning. Yep, Craig. Here, are you awake? Wake, sir? Yes, wake, sir. Watching the chemtrails this morning. So was, yep. What's the... That's what they did. I know they have a chemtrail forecast at the TVP. No, the people... The TPV. The People's Voice. Morning meeting. Anyway, let's get back to this scam.
We do away with all of that at Iconic.
Iconic, every day, fucking 1 eye, wooden leg, glass eye.
When people generally talk about inclusivity, what they actually mean is we want to be inclusive, but within that tiny little band. Here at Iconic, again, we do away with that. We want a bit of everything, a bit of everyone. I'll be taking submissions at content at...
There you go. He's a real life Simon Cowell, this guy. So roll up and give this guy your slave labour. All your good ideas. You know, see when somebody who writes music and all that gets writer's block, Give me your ideas. Send in your fucking pieces of music. I wouldn't steal all the good ideas and all the good lyrics and put it into my own shit later on. No. I'm not my father's son. No. And give me your money, £2 a month.
Iconic.com. While not wanting to get too ahead of ourselves here at Iconic, we are getting ahead of ourselves. What we want to do is we want to be alternative everything. That's the whole point.
Alternative everything. Did you hear the things? Art show, mate, there's about 40 million art channels on the fucking TV, even on council telly. There's nothing alternative here at all. Ball bag.
Point of it. So we want to have all these art shows, we want to have cookery shows, we want to have children's shows, we want to
children's shows, cookery, but you're going to let David Icke indoctrinate your kids.
Produce films, we want to produce sitcoms, why not? The whole point is to...
Mate, everything you just mentioned there is already very well catered for in the spectrum of media. There is nothing alternative about that at all.
Get everything here that you can't get anywhere else.
That you can't get that all elsewhere. We'll get films coming out of tits. No, we'll get films like Big Tits coming out of armpits. On the telly. Everything you mentioned there, pal. We'll get too much here. Too much here. Remember the 5th of November. Wonder if they're going to use the anonymous shite to fucking launch that as well. Scam artist, man. Never forget the look, God almighty, man. The synchronicities, the universe speaking to me. The shite I say and then as it echoes in the universe, it makes more sense. You've only got a certain life expectancy in this truth or shit unless your head gets turned to absolute mush in it. And you get ball deep in some sort of a cult and you put somebody on such a high pedestal that no matter what happens, they will never budge, right? But if you're not in that category, you'll fall off the train at some point because this shit is fucking bizarro, laughable, and it's all on a rinse and repeat, rhyme and repeat shite. This is Gareth Icke's version of the TVP. TPV, sorry. It's like a fucking sexually transmitted disease. The People's Voice. The exact same scam. Dried up artist with writer's block. Send me in your good stuff, even if you're ugly or old. We want that here. We want old, ugly people here at this new iconic shite. And I'm going to do a bit of backgrounding about the company and all that stuff as well, because it's a fucking scam. And you're listening. Don't listen to me if you're stupid and you've got more money than sense. Why don't you send it to me? But if you don't want to send it to me, Baron, give these fucking middle class, new age, fucking Fruit Loop, fucking far right BMP alt right ball bags your money. And go on. I'll just laugh at you. Mere money than fucking sense. But if you have got more money than sense, I've got a Patreon and PayPal button down below. I'm being serious. Anyway, do not give... Well, I don't know, do whatever you fuck you want, man. Just be aware of the fucking scam artistry of this shite. It's a piss take. Give us £2 a month and we'll be free of all adverts, apart from all the cross-promotion of our Truther Industrial Complex fucking windy licking fucking pals will do in our fucking network. Like Joe Rogan, everything's free. Just a fucking selling shit constantly here. Here's a Mike fucking Tyson fucking cigar. Here's Dan Aykroyd's fucking whiskey, vodka. Hey, you like this shirt? You like these shirt? You like these specs? You like this mic? Yeah, so give them to me, man. Get it all for fucking free, man. Woo! Anyway, I digress. Don't fucking get sucked in with this fucking iconic pish. Please. Anyway, remember what I do here. It's digital busking. If you have got more money and sense, feel free to put your life savings in the Patreon and PayPal buttons down below. And I'll blow it on hookers and blow instead of David Icke, slave wages. Fuck knows where that boring bastard fucking blows his money on me. Needs a new tash. And he needs mate, you need some fucking plastic surgery. You're going to look like a lizard, like your dad when you're older, unfortunately. Feel sorry for him. But anyway, he's his father's son. That is for fucking sure. Learnt from the greatest scam fucking artist around. I'm Jesus and I see lizards and reptiles. Oh, it was the metaphor for Jews. Alrighty, BoobTube. Remember what I do here. Stage, robust, and it's all available and accessible free of charge. I'm going to do such a good job you'll feel get value in what I do and use your spare change, not your life savings, in the Patreon and PayPal buttons down below. And mega thanks to those who do. Thumbs it up, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, all the good stuff. Leave all your comments, good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. I'll read and respond to as many as I can. Alrighty, BoobTubes, thanks for listening. Catchies! Clips, clip!